What's up, bitches? I'd like to welcome y'all to another week of It Is What It Is. I'm your host, Joe Forestieri, breaking it down matchup by matchup, telling it how it is. Got a huge show on tap. We're going to be covering a lot of topics, playoffs, scenarios, but right now it's time to do a little quick Week 10 recap. First matchup, we had Bayonets beat Bitch. This was a huge matchup for Bayonets. He still didn't score very many points, but on Bitch's side, he had Locker go down, and his backup quarterback was Kaepernick, and he did not have a solid game. I'm still repping the 7. It is what it is. Next, we had Pistol. Now, he beat Taco. Now, Pistol had to win that one. Now, Pistol, he's like an on and off type of team, and Taco, I really can't figure him out. So both teams, they're battling. Our third matchup, we had the Shake and Bake squad take down Heisenberg. Now, huge win for Shake and Bake. Tough loss for Heisenberg. I find like both of these teams kind of middle of the roadish. But Shake and Bake definitely seems like he wants it this year. Opted out of fantasy baseball this year. Maybe he wanted just to put all of his attention on football. Definitely stick to football. You're killing it. You're killing it. So, next we had Perez versus the Scoregasms. Now going into this matchup, I had no faith in Scoregasms. Finally, this bitch ass team lost a game. Sorry, dude. You're sorry. Well, no, you're not sorry. You're cool, but your team's sorry. Perez, does he really want it? Does he? I don't think he does. Last matchup, we had the Butt Fumblers, my squad, take on the very underrated West Coast Hustle. Now, I mathematically eliminated West Coast. I feel bad, but it is what it is. I'm the top team, the best team. I got the eye of the tiger right now. I don't think anybody could stop me. So now I'm gonna break it down. After week 10, I'm gonna show you the standings. So myself sits at 8-2, Scoregasm 7-3, and then Perez, Taco, Shake and Bake, and Pistol are all 5-5. Now those are the 6 playoff teams as of right now. Now I broke it down and I figured out my bubble teams. My definitely 2 guys on the bubble are Bitch and Bayonets, while my team that's going to be out is Heisenberg. My first team in, I'm definitely calling Shake and Bake and Taco. They're my first 2 in. Bayonets and Bitch, my first 2 out. Heisenberg, you're out too. But Bayonets and Bitch are sitting on the bubble. They're not out completely. Other than that, I hit you all with some power rankings earlier this week. Didn't see much movement. We saw Pistol move up from the 9th spot all the way to the 5th spot, while Bitch dropped 3 spots down to number 8. Heisen moved down to number 9. Mainly because Bitch doesn't have a quarterback is why he's so low. And anyways, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna break it down week 11. Show you the standings, predictions, and all that. We'll be right back.
You run your mill with the same kind of skill that's been passed through your family to you. You're the kind of a man who likes to work with his hands. Beechnut's the tobacco you chew. Beechnut's the tobacco you chew, and it's been that way, father and son, for a long time. Beechnut's smoother, moister, more delicious. Try it. Yeah, Beechnut's the tobacco you chew.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. Once again, I'm Joe Forestieri, your host, and now we're going to bring you Week 11 predictions. First off, I want to say, make sure you set your lineups. Talking to you, Perez. Alright, guess things started off. We're going to go with the 7-3 Scoregasms ranked up against the 5-5 Shake and Bake squad. Now, I think, honestly, Scoregasms just got trade raped. Like, he just got Tony Homo. He hasn't done shit for Kyle. Tate's a beast, with Arian Foster going to be out for a while. They're about to shut him down. The Houston Texans are out of it. So, Shake and Bake, doesn't want to lose this matchup because it just puts him in a bad spot. Next matchup, we have the 4-6 Heisenberg versus the 3-7 West Coast Hustle. Now, I looked at the projections, and it looks like Heisenberg's gonna win by like 40. So even if he makes some moves or something, it don't matter. Heisenberg's gonna win. Sorry, Tim. It was just a rough year for you. Is what it is. Next, we have a huge matchup. We have the 4-6 I'm a Bitch versus the 5-5 Password is Taco. Now, Bitch must win if he has a chance to stay alive. Like I said earlier, Kyle just picked up Ben Tate. Kyle's been without a running back for a while. He's got CJ Spiller. He's going to be put on the bench, and Ben Tate's probably going to go up. Huge, tough matchup to call. I'm going to go with Bitch in this one just because it will make the playoffs more interesting. Now, the next matchup we had the 5-5 Hernandez Pistol offense versus the 5-5 Perez. Now, I'm going to pick Pistol in this one just because he wants it more. Perez doesn't seem like he wants it. It is what it is. It's a pivotal matchup here. 5-5 squads. I'm going to pick Pistol, like I said earlier. Get him to 6-5 and looking pretty for the playoffs, by the way. The last matchup, my squad, the Butt Fumblers versus the 4-6 Bayonets. Now, this is a tough one to call, I really like to think I'm going to win, but yeah, I'm probably going to win. Mike's probably going to lose, but for the sake of it, I'm going to give Mike the victory. Now, I think Joe Leonard was the one who made these predictions this week, so it's not me. I'm not picking against my squad. Don't need to worry. No controversy here. Is what it is. Now, one more quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the Week 12 predictions.
I'm Terry Bradshaw. When I want to pass, I go to the pocket. And when I want a good chew, I go to my pouch of Red Man chewing tobacco. To me, the flavor's the best, and it outlasts the rest. Because that ripe, tender leaf tobacco has a rich flavor that's welded in to last longer. So put a pouch in your pocket. Man, that's Red Man, America's best chew.
Welcome back to the show. Alright, I just broke it down Week 11 for you. Now, after Week 11, we're going to have a whole different playoff scenario. So right now, we're going to break it down, the playoff scenarios for Week 12. Alright, now we're talking about the Week 12 and what it would look like after Week 11. Now, I put myself as a loss. Scoregasm loses. Shake and Bake wins. So he's at the third spot, tied with Pistol Offense. Now, the numbers to the right you're looking at are prior to Week 11. So those are the Week 10 numbers. Give you an idea of where you stand relative to where place you would be in. Now, it looks pretty bunched up. It's 2 6-5 teams, and then look at the 5 spot. Everyone's battling for. We've got Taco, Perez, Bayonets, Bitch, Heisenberg. Would be all 5-6 by my prediction standards. Lots of backup. 9 teams battling for 6 spots. And once again, these are just my predictions. Anything can really happen. So looking forward to Week 11 and back to the studio. All right, guys, it's been a great 10 weeks. Looking forward to Week 11, final 2 weeks. Huge matchups as I just presented you guys. Must wins for a lot of teams. Not so for myself. I'm sitting pretty, but for a lot of other teams, it's the final countdown. Boys, look forward to seeing y'all next week, where we look forward to Week 11, Week 12, playoffs, and much more. See y'all next week.